Solving a system of equations means asking what value of x and y make both equations true at the same time. If you think about it with graphs, what that means is if we graph these two lines on the coordinate plane, where would the two lines intersect or cross? Solving without using graphs, we realize that both of these say y equals. So if we ask when are these two equations the same, since this equals y and this equals y, we can replace the y with 7x plus 2. In other words, we can set the two equations equal to each other. As soon as you realize that, then solving this equation is no different than solving any other equation. Yes, that's a fraction. I'm not going to bother clearing that fraction because it's just 10.5 or 10.5. Let's bring 2x over to this side. Which means I now have to move the 2 over to the right. So subtracting 2. And divide by 5. Solving a system of equations requires an additional step. We know what the x-coordinate is, now we need to figure out what the y-coordinate is. To do that, we're going to substitute this value of x back into one of these equations. It doesn't really matter which one, so I'm going to choose the simplest of them. I'm going to choose to use the top. We're going to replace x with the value that we discovered for x, negative 2.5. And then we're going to use the rules for order of operations to simplify. So the solution to this system of equations is both the x and the y. Again, if we graph, what we're saying is this is the point where the two lines would cross.